Hello, this is David, and welcome to Equity Story. Just having a look at here at the ASX 200, and again, I think we've held above that sort of trend line. So hopefully, it doesn't mean that we're obviously going to be zooming up anytime soon. But I think if we can just hold this sort of sideways movement, it gives us plenty of opportunity to obviously keep putting out trends and trending up the good stocks and making some money. And again, if you can have a look at the short-term chart, again, good sign. We're back above that sort of trend line. So I think I wouldn't say it's bullish, but it's certainly not negative. And like I said many times, even trading sideways, we can make good money by jumping on all these trends. The one trend that we sort of took profits on today was ALU. Again, actually, I've got no harm if you're still holding it or you want to hold it. It looks very, very good. We thought maybe there's a bit of resistance at this sort of level around sort of 667, and we made a good profit on it. And don't be too greedy. It's always worked for Equity Story, and again, a nice sort of little 4.5% in 2 days. Those are sort of great profits, and it doesn't do any harm taking it off the table. The other trending stocks I think look really good. It's funny with SGR, talk about sort of trying to shake you off a trend. They had that big fall yesterday and they've held up, and now they're sort of just under our buy price. So hopefully now they'll start moving up, and next week we can make some profit on them. But again, still a great, strong long-term trend. And you do know, as long as you're trending good, solid trends like this, if they do come down and hit that sort of longer-term trend line, generally speaking, if the story is correct, they will bounce back off it. And which it did absolutely beautifully, and I think that's actually really quite a bullish price action when you look at SGR. So again, so happy to be in Star Entertainment, and hopefully it won't be long before we're making some decent trending profits out of the stock. Hanson is one that we put on today, and to be honest, I was looking at Hanson yesterday, and I was sort of going to possibly wait till she turned a little bit. She did have she does have a little bit of exposure to the UK, and I thought that might just sort of get people a bit nervous for the stock and send it down a little bit further. But again, she had an incredible announcement today, and I think you're going to see a great. I believe Hanson, it's got a fantastic product. The announcement today, I think, was very, very bullish. It turned up quickly from that trend line. For me, it was pretty obvious no-brainer. And actually, when we put it on, it had already jumped 6-7%. That doesn't scare me in Equity Story. In fact, I buy stocks. I like to buy them when they're going up, because often stocks going up will keep going up. And I think it's got a nice sort of little buy signal about to form, and I think maybe that announcement and could be the one to really push it upwards and at least try and take out that sort of $4 level. Again, A2M milk, it's slow but sure. And again, I think it looks quite bullish, and I think the way those bars are moving, I'd expect this to have another good week up next week as well. FPH again, it's really cheating, isn't it? Trending these amazing trends, but why not? And again, we bought this off this shorter term trend line, and again, it's got a nice little buy signal for me. It's actually quite a nice little sort of similar little, if you can see this sort of action here on this MACD, and you can see it's moved. It's very similar if I go back in time to this sort of level, and I think we're sort of like there again, and here we are. So often nearly all the time in Equity Story, we're squashing up charts, looking how they've reacted in previous times, because every chart seems to be slightly different. And obviously for me, it looks very, very bullish. A really great solid trend, and again, very similar historical sort of chart pattern that for me, I'd be surprised if we don't have a good week with FPH next week. Anyway, I think all the other stocks have basically, it's been pretty bullish for us. Again, some of the ones we've been talking about, like Adasol, just doing brilliantly. APX, very, 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 very strong. VTG, just stunning stock. Yowie, some of our gold stocks like MOY, These are looks very very good again. Strong little buy signal. Now Millennium is a great little junior gold explorer, and I think out of it's had some terrific drill results. I think you're going to see a huge resource upgrade with Millennium in the next few months. And again, the price, the profit these gold producers are making in Australia at the moment, absolutely unbelievable. Just quickly, it was funny. Excuse me. We put out at the beginning of the week. We put out a lot of stocks with weekly buy and sell signals, and BDR was one I was talking to you about earlier in the week, and it had a great buy signal on a weekly chart and the daily at the same time. And when you got buy signals on both charts, you get bullish. And I actually put it on at the beginning of the week. It was actually down. I thought, what's going on here? But again, those buy signals really worked, and the stock is up about 17% now. So from 0.35 to 0.41, about 17%. And AQG, after being down, is originally up. So the buy signals again have been absolutely fantastic for Equity Story. They've averaged up around 10% in a week where the market is up about 2%. So again, outperforming the market by about 500%. Again, we spoke at the beginning of the week, and I said how we really did pick a lot of those gold stocks as being really bullish. And at the beginning of the week, they all did jump up. They're all up a lot, and then they got sold off. I think I said to you on Tuesday, I think the gold stories will come back, and they have. And again, they're looking very, very bullish. So I think companies like Northern Star, again, looks very, very strong for next week. And, these are my favorite ones, really. And Evolution, both these, maybe a little resistance, near a bit of resistance, but I think it looks very, very bullish. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get on to some more sort of serious gold trends next week. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story. And now, I think with Brexit behind us, we've got a nice month of July, June gone. Hopefully we can sort of march on and get some good more trending stocks, and keep trying to make more money. Anyway, thank you very much, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.